Good day everybody and welcome to an episode of Arcanopolis' channel game preview. On today's game preview, let me take you to space and build our very own spaceship in a game called Space Haven by Bugbyte. As you can hear, the soundtrack is beautiful, very spacey. You can choose to start the game by starting off with a small spaceship, or start with a mining asteroid and gradually build your spaceship from scratch. So for now let's choose simple platform and select the crew. Crew has abilities that helps them in game. Example, if a crew has a hardworking trait, he gains a percentage in working speed and immunity in wearing a spacesuit. Another example is the trait talkative. It helps boost the mood whenever they start a conversation with someone. Also look over your team skills. It displays the overall effectiveness of your crew in dealing with your spaceship. There are a lot more traits like fast learner, hero, confident, etc. There are also negative traits like suicidal, antisocial, needy and etc. So choose wisely. Let's speed things up. I'm just looking for the best balance in my team skills anyway. So this is the basic platform mode. As you can see, it's just a floating box in space. It only have a basic power plant, 2 mining craft, a space shuttle, a storage area, 2 life support, thermostat and an airlock. First things first, my crew needs oxygen, so I'm building them an oxygen generator. Next, a gas scrubber, so that smoke will be automatically cleaned. The water purifier is also needed so that the oxygen generator will function. A tool factory is needed so that you can construct walls and other fixtures. It also needed to build and repair other essential machinery so that your spaceship will function. Sleep is also an essential need for your crew, as well as food so that they can function and do their everyday work. As a start, an algae dispenser is the only source of food. In the future, when you can grow your food, you may not need it anymore. A toilet is also very important. Research labs are needed so that you can unlock new technologies. I usually make 2 to 3 of these. We need to make tables and chairs for our crew so that they can relax and eat their meals. Let's speed things up again. For those equipment that do not have electricity, we just need to build a power node and link it to our power plant. So this is the Research New Technologies menu. As you can see, our crew needs to research the new technology to gain it. And this is the tactical view of your surroundings. These small meteorites have specific minerals in them, like ice, energium, hyperium, etc. Also, there are abandoned ships that you can harvest parts off. This ship is too cramped. Let's make it bigger. By selecting Build Hull, you can drag the outline so that your crew can build and expand your hull. Or you can select Sketch and make a sketch of the desired expansion. And select Activate Sketches if you are sure about your sketch. And your crew will try to build them if they are not busy with other things. Let's speed things up again so that you can see how they will expand out a hull. In the meantime, let's add storage because the current storage is already full. Also, let's add another oxygen generator. It seems that the one we have now is insufficient. As your ship grows, the power consumption also grows, so we will have to add another basic power plant to meet demands. So I think it's time to scavenge parts off the abandoned ships that surrounds us. I'll draft Aqua so that I can control her personally, let her board a shuttle and go to an abandoned ship. Upon arrival, Aqua needs to explore the ship first before we can do anything with it. Apparently we have stumbled on a claimable ship. This is good because it can give us raw materials, not scavenged materials. Let us let them do their thing and speed things up. Here, as you can see, after dismantling the claimable ship, I can now have raw materials that can be used in construction. Once in a while there will be ships that pops in and out from other factions. You can trade with them if you have a diplomatic relationship with them. If you are hostile with a faction, they will open fire at you until you either surrender or be destroyed. No question asked. This is where you can find the crew management menu. It can show you that a certain crew is proficient in a task like medical, botany, industry, maintenance, etc. You can adjust their priorities in this menu and also their schedules. Let's make Aqua go to the other abandoned ship and see what we can do with it. In some abandoned ships, you can come across some money and or captain logs left behind by the previous crew of that ship. It is the Moss Phoenix fireship. It is not a claimable ship but an old ship, so we can only scavenge parts off this ship. Even though it's old, it still have its previous cargo scattering all over it. So we just need to collect it. Now we can scavenge scrap from it. Scrap parts are only good if you collect a bunch of them and use a recycler to produce raw materials. As of now I am still not able to build a recycler because of the lack of space in my ship. These are the logs from the abandoned ships. It tells us the journey and sacrifices of the crew of that ship. Some logs have chapters in them. It is because I think the crew may have transferred to another ship or taken prisoners. We will never know. A research has been completed. Next research I pick is the metal refinery. It can refine minerals to steel plates and electronic components so that it can be made into raw materials needed for construction. Finally, more space. I can now make my recycler. I need it to be in a separate room so that the heat and hazardous output will be contained in one room. The recycler is now ready and operational. Time to get recycling. Now my task is to make this floating box into a proper spaceship, and that we need propulsion. I'll just prepare for the basic hyperdrive rooms as of now. The metal refinery is next to go in. A hull stabilizer is essential for those long journeys in space, so we'll just prepare to make one now. Basic hyperdrive going in. Do you see that white spots in my hyperdrive room? That indicates that the temperature of the area is very cold, so I need to place thermal regulators so that it can be at room temperature again. When there is industry, mistakes cannot be avoided and fires are started. I need to place gas scrubbers in my industry room. Gas scrubber is where you can collect carbon, a mineral for chemicals. To drive your spaceship, you need to put a navigation console. And after all that, it's time to move our spaceship to a new quadrant. After that you will have to repeat the process all over again. Scavenging ships, mining asteroids, trading and expanding your ship. I hope that you like this game preview video. I love this game so far, the soundtrack, the gameplay, even the pixel graphics. Overall, Bugbyte really did a great job on this game. Alright guys, I want to wrap things up for today. Space Haven is great. You should try it. It's a must for builder games lover like myself. Before you leave, please press the like button below and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the support and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.